Welcome back to the deep dive. This time we're diving into Meta's Q3 2024 earnings call. We're sifting through the official transcript, trying to find those hidden gems you might have missed.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're going way beyond just the headlines here. We're looking for the interesting nuances and the implications
Yeah.
that are kind of buried within those executive analyst exchanges.
Okay, cool. Let's unpack this. First up, the numbers. Meta reported over 3.2 billion people using at least one of their apps daily in September 2024. That's like almost half the planet.
Yeah.
They also brought in a total revenue of $40.6 billion
Mm-hmm.
for Q3, a 19% jump year over year, with a net income of $15.7 billion.
Yeah, those are some pretty impressive figures,
Yeah.
especially considering like the
Yeah.
economic climate we're in right now. But as you pointed out, those numbers only tell part of the story, right? What's I think more fascinating is how Meta is positioning itself for future growth, particularly with its focus on AI.
Yeah, Zuckerberg practically declared AI the engine of Meta's future. He was claiming it's driving positive impact on almost everything they do. He specifically highlighted the success of their AI-powered feed and video recommendations, stating these have driven an 8% increase in time spent on Facebook and a 6% increase on Instagram this year.
Those are not small increases, and they
Yeah.
directly translate to more engagement, more data, and ultimately more revenue for Meta.
And then there's Meta AI, their AI assistant, which already has over 500 million monthly active users. Zuckerberg revealed that people are using it for everything, from getting information to help with tasks to diving into hobbies and even image generation.
Yeah, that widespread adoption is crucial because, as Zuckerberg explained, the wider its adoption, the more its quality and efficiency will improve, ultimately benefiting all of our products. He's essentially betting that the more people use Meta AI, the smarter and more valuable it will become.
Speaking of smart and valuable, let's talk about Llama, their open source AI model. Zuckerberg sees open source as the dominant force in AI development, stating, "We expect open source to dominate as the most cost-effective, customizable, trustworthy, and easy-to-use approach for developers."
That's a bold statement, but he's backing it up with significant investment. Llama token usage exploded this year, and the release of Llama 3.2 just further fueled its growth.
And then there's Llama 4, currently training on a massive cluster of over 100,000 H100 chips. Zuckerberg hinted that it will be a big deal, with new capabilities, stronger reasoning, and much faster speeds.
The fact that they're investing at such a massive scale for Llama 4 suggests they have ambitious plans for its application across their product ecosystem.
It sounds like Meta is building an AI empire, brick by brick. But what about their other big bet, the Metaverse? They admitted that operating losses for Reality Labs are expected to increase significantly in 2024 as they continue to invest in product development.
Yeah, and during the call, an analyst pointedly asked about the long-term viability of Reality Labs. Given the sustained losses, Zuckerberg responded by highlighting the success of their Ray-Ban Meta glasses, stating that they're exceeding expectations with strong demand and even a thriving resale market.
He also mentioned the Clear edition of the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which sold out almost instantly and is now going for over $1,000 on the resale market. He sees this as evidence that there's a real appetite for this type of wearable tech, especially when it's stylish.
It's a smart strategy to focus on those early wins, to maintain investor confidence, while they continue to pour resources into developing their more ambitious metaverse vision.
So Meta is doubling down on both AI and the metaverse, even if those paths to profitability look very different right now.
And that raises a key question for us to ponder as we move into the next part of this deep dive. Can Meta successfully balance these seemingly disparate bets and emerge as a leader in both the virtual and physical realms of the future?
Yeah, it's a fascinating tightrope walk, wouldn't you say? Pouring billions into these cutting-edge technologies, but at the same time trying to maximize profits from their existing products.
It's like they're building a spaceship while still driving a race car. Speaking of driving profits, Meta CFO Susan Lai dropped some hints about their financial strategy for 2025, stating, "We are anticipating significant capital expenditures growth next year."
Yeah, that statement kind of sent ripples through the analyst community. It signals a major acceleration, infrastructure expenses, as they build out their AI capabilities.
And metaverse ambitions.
So get ready for a spending spree, but what does that mean for investors? Will those big bets pay off in the long run?
Yeah, that was a key concern raised by several analysts during the call. They wanted to know how Meta plans to balance these ambitious investments with the need to generate returns for shareholders.
And what was their response? Did they offer any reassurances?
Emphasize that they're taking a very rigorous ROI-driven approach to every investment. They're carefully scrutinizing each project to make sure it aligns with their strategic goals and generates a positive return.
That's good to hear. But investors are also interested in the here and now. What about their core advertising business? How are they adapting to the evolving digital landscape?
That's where AI is playing a crucial role. They're leveraging AI to optimize ad placement and performance, trying to strike that delicate balance between effectiveness and user experience.
Did they share any specifics about how AI is impacting their advertising revenue?
They did. They reported a significant increase in average price per ad, a whopping 11% jump year over year. Lynn attributed this to strong advertiser demand and improvements in ad performance.
So they're getting better at targeting the right ads to the right people at the right time. And they specifically mentioned their Advantage Plus solutions powered by AI.
Yes. Advantage Plus is a suite of AI-powered tools that helps advertisers create better ads. Zuckerberg described them as putting a mini creative agency at your fingertips.
And these tools are actually working. They're not just a marketing gimmick.
Well, they're seeing strong retention rates for advertisers using Advantage Plus Near, which suggests that these tools are genuinely useful and delivering results. They even started testing video generation features for Advantage Plus Near, including video expansion and image animation, which are expected to roll out more broadly by early next year.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
AI-powered video creation could revolutionize the advertising industry. But let's not forget about WhatsApp. It's a global behemoth with over 2 billion daily active users.
But they've been relatively slow to monetize it.
Yeah, there were a few interesting exchanges during the call about WhatsApp's monetization strategy. Analysts wanted to know when they'll start seeing significant revenue contributions from this platform.
So what's the latest? Are they finally ready to ramp up monetization on WhatsApp? They're taking a cautious approach, focusing on building a solid foundation before they really push the monetization lever.
But they are making progress, right? They mentioned their business messaging platform as a bright spot.
Yeah, their business messaging platform is driving significant growth. In their other revenue category, they also highlighted the success of click-to-WhatsApp ads, especially in markets where WhatsApp is already deeply integrated into people's lives, like Brazil.
But what about the U.S.? WhatsApp hasn't gained the same level of traction here.
Yeah, they acknowledge that. But they're investing in growing their U.S. user base, which could unlock significant monetization opportunities.
Down the line, Zuckerberg expressed confidence in their long-term strategy for WhatsApp, stating, "We're building a platform that will connect billions of people and businesses in new and innovative ways."
It sounds like WhatsApp is a long game for Meta, but they're betting that it will eventually pay off big time.
Exactly. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the regulatory landscape. Meta is facing increasing legal and regulatory scrutiny, both in the U.S. and in Europe. During the call, an analyst asked about the potential impact of these regulatory challenges on Meta's business. What was their response?
Zuckerberg acknowledged that they operate in a complex and evolving regulatory environment, and that these challenges could have a material impact on their operations. He emphasized that they are committed to working collaboratively with regulators to address these concerns.
But he didn't sound overly concerned, did he?
He projected an air of confidence, emphasizing that they have a strong track record of navigating regulatory challenges, and that they are well positioned to adapt to the evolving landscape. He specifically mentioned their investments in privacy and security, stating that they are building industry-leading tools and technologies to protect user data.
So they're aware of the risks, but they're confident in their ability to manage them. It's a delicate balancing act, trying to innovate and grow their business while staying ahead of the regulatory curve.
It's a challenge they'll need to navigate carefully in the coming years.
This earnings call painted a picture of a company in transition, balancing its dominance in the present with its ambition to shape the future of technology.
It's remarkable to think that they're not just trying to maintain their current position, but are actively striving to redefine what it means to be a tech giant in the years to come.
It really does make you wonder where Meta will be in like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah. Will they be the undisputed rulers of the metaverse? Will their AI become so deeply embedded in our lives that we can't imagine a world without it?
Or will they stumble? Will these massive investments drain their resources and distract them from their core business? It's a high-stakes gamble with no guaranteed outcome.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so fascinating to watch. We're witnessing a tech giant at a pivotal moment a company that's not afraid to bet its future on bold visions.
And speaking of bold visions, Zuckerberg didn't shy away from painting a picture of what he believes the future holds. He said, and I'm quoting here, "We're building a future where people can connect and express themselves in richer ways, where businesses can operate more efficiently and reach new customers, and where technology can empower everyone to live more fulfilling lives."
It's a grand vision, no doubt, and one that will require navigating complex challenges, from technological hurdles to regulatory scrutiny to shifting societal expectations.
But if they succeed, the implications are enormous. Imagine a world where we seamlessly blend the physical and virtual, where AI anticipates our needs, and where communication barriers are shattered.
It's a world that could be both exhilarating and unsettling, depending on how it unfolds.
And that's the key question we're left with as we wrap up this deep dive. Will Meta's bold bets pay off? Will they usher in a new era of human connection and technological advancement? Or will they falter under the weight of their ambitions?
Only time will tell. But one thing's for certain, this is a story that's just getting started, and we'll be here to unpack the next chapter, when Meta releases its Q4 earnings early next year.
Until then, keep those brains buzzing and stay curious.